You are worthy and you are deserving of your dreams. I'm Stephanie Filardi. Welcome to Mind the Gap, the podcast. I believe many people fall short of living the life of their dreams simply because they get stuck in what I call the gap. The vision behind this podcast is to help you understand how to navigate the gap and in the process, awaken to the life that is waiting for you. It starts now. Let's go. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today. This episode is a reminder for all of us to keep going, to keep moving forward, to continue to take small steps every day towards the things in life that make us feel alive. Let us begin by coming into the present moment, taking our 3 conscious breaths. So inhale, filling belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, filling up, taking in new oxygen, filling your belly, your ribs, your chest. On the exhale, release, let go of any distractions, any mental noise. And then inhale one more time, filling belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, sweet release, surrender, let the breath go. Let the busyness of the mind go. So my intention for reminding all of us to keep going is mainly because when I reach out to people and talk with clients, there's usually themes that come up, and I take those as cues to inform the podcast. And in the last, I would say 3 months, I've been working with clients, coaching, and shamanically as well. So lots of different ways I'm engaging with people. And I see people get very excited about their discoveries in terms of what they want to create in their life. So partnerships, careers, homes, spirituality, a family. And I see them put these goals forth and they get into the work. And then, every now and then an obstacle will appear, as they ought to. But then there's an opportunity for people to keep going. And I find that they stop. There's a point at which certain people get tired, or maybe they get distracted, or maybe the obstacle that presents itself seems completely overwhelming. And there's this desire to stop. And some people actually do stop. And what I mean by that is maybe they disappear. Maybe I don't hear from them. Maybe they tell me that it's just too much. So having been there myself, I understand. So I'm speaking about this topic of keep going because it affects all of us. And the difference between those of us who actually make our dreams come true and those that don't is the fact that we don't stop for very long. We may have a day where we fell off. Maybe we didn't hit our goals that week or that day, but we always get back on the track. We always get back on the course. So we're human. We've lived a challenging year. We're continuing to live in challenging times. And that's the nature of life. So I want to remind all of us that it's perfectly natural to have the feeling of wanting to stop or to give up or to quit. And I also want to remind all of us that it's important to keep going. And on those days when maybe we feel overwhelmed or it's too much or we don't want to read another thing about personal development, okay, give yourself permission to maybe take a little bit of a break, not a week or a month or a year. Maybe it's okay, for the next few days, I'm going to focus on something that makes me feel alive and open and something that's fun. It's not the opportunity to wallow in self-pity or play victim or be negative, right? We all get there sometimes. So it's an opportunity to learn about yourself. So these moments where we feel like we want to stop, where we want to quit, are important on the journey because they teach us, actually. They're teaching opportunities. So if we can be gentle with ourselves and love ourselves, as I've spoken about in other episodes, and be willing to look at what's before us in the present moment, we will gain the necessary energy to continue. We're not always operating in full speed ahead. Sometimes we are, but there are times when we are moving more slowly. And the most important thing I can say is that you are worthy and you are deserving of your dreams. So this desire to stop or to quit or to avoid, there's many ways we stop and quit, right? Sometimes we avoid the email or the text or the phone call, or maybe we're in denial because of doubt, right? There's a lot of reasons why. You know what I'm talking about if you're resonating with this. So instead of psychoanalyzing that, which at this moment I don't find is very helpful because we all experience those feelings, the key is to get back into action, is to keep going. So even the choice of acknowledging where you are, saying, you know what, I'm tired. My brain can't absorb anymore. Or emotionally, I am feeling really raw and vulnerable. Maybe I'm feeling sad and down. Okay, accept that. Be in it. Go fully into it. And when you fully go into it, you will also come out of it. So maybe the action is that you're going to allow yourself to go into it. Maybe you're going to take a walk and reflect. Maybe you're going to write. So it's an opportunity to take action that's going to be supportive of you. It's not about numbing out to social media or TV for 12 hours. Not that there's anything wrong with going on your social media and plugging in or watching something that's inspiring on TV. We just want to be mindful of how much time we're spending doing these activities, right? So give yourself permission to go off track a little bit, but make a promise to yourself that by this day and this time, I'm back at it and I'm back on it. And by all means, reach out to people in your life that are already doing the things that you want or better, because those are the people that will help lift you up. They will take your hand and help uplift you. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Quitters never win and winners never quit. It doesn't mean we don't make mistakes. It doesn't mean we don't experience failure. That's how we grow. We learn. Every failure has a seed for success in it, from ourselves, from others. So be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, know that you're worthy, keep going. Let's go.
If you find this podcast helpful and if it provokes you in any way, meaning you love what I have to say, or maybe you don't like it because it triggers you, awesome. I've moved something in you, and perhaps you will want to share this with someone else in your life who might be interested in being moved. So you can find us on Apple, on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. And as always, feel free to share links with people you love, because remember, we are in relationship with each other. So the more that you are present and you invite other people on the journey, the more peaceful world we will live in, because we will be together understanding these concepts. So I thank you for your support, and you help us keep the show going by sharing it, by liking it, by giving us reviews, and helping us to grow. Thank you.